Right, good evening everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, dropping a like on the video to help me reach a wider audience. And any comments or questions you may have, please leave them down below and I will do my best to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I'm going to be talking about drip again today. No doubt those of you that have watched my previous videos on the subject will be interested to hear my thoughts on the events of the last 24 hours and if I'm still bearish on drip or if I've changed my mind or if I feel like a twat. My dog's looking at me like I'm a bit of a prick, but she always looks at me like that, so I'll take no notice of that. No doubt people are going to be besmirching my good name down in the comments below, but I'm thick-skinned enough to take that. I'm just going to report what's been happening and give you my thoughts on it. So we'll start off by going through the cryptocurrency market as a whole, because overall it's had a good day. It's up 3.8%, which is a decent rise. So the market cap is almost at $1.07 trillion. We've got 24-hour trading volume of $54 billion, and Bitcoin dominance is back to 42%. So Bitcoin's made some significant gains over the last few days. It's over $23,000 again. So crypto's having a decent week. Across the top 10, Ethereum's had a good day, Bitcoin's had a good day, XRP's had a good day. It's pushing up towards that 40-cent region again. Cardano's doing all right. Doge, I don't know why that piece of shit's doing well. This is the one that interests me, the Solana and Polygon battle. Polygon continues to outperform Solana, but that's a long-term thing. Looking at the biggest rises of the last 24 hours, Render continues to do well, 18%. I'm not going to pretend I've heard of Asta. That's up 24%. Tiny market cap, $107 million. There's over 22,000 cryptos. You can't expect me to know them all. Mina continues to do well. It's up 45% on the week. What else has been doing well and continues to do so? GRT, that's been doing really well over the last few weeks. So yeah, there's a few things that are up. Moving on to the Drip network, you can see that Drip is up 34%. Now the reason it's not on the list as the biggest rises of the day is because it's got an unconfirmed market cap and it's got an unconfirmed circulating supply. So they're basically taking the developer's word for it rather than them actually KYCing it or whatever, or verifying that this data is true. But yeah, 34%. It's saying 35 cents here, but if you go to the app, let's go to the swap page on the native DEX. It says it's 44 cents here, but I'll be doing most of my analysis on TradingView, but I'll accept the fact it is trading at 44 cents. So yesterday, my balance, when I compounded, was at, I had 3,033 drip, which I've still got, and my balance was $854. My balance is now $1,326, so obviously I'm happy. Because as I've always stated in these videos, I would like drip to succeed, not just for me, but for everyone that's invested in it. I never want to see people lose money. So the fact that, you know, the price has moved up significantly today is a good thing. I'm happy for it. I'm happy to be wrong in anything I've said in the past. So me personally, I'm up $400 today, nearly $500 today, and I'm sure there's people out there with bigger wallets that are up massively and are delighted, even the people with small wallets. So let's get that out of the way. I'm pleased that this thing looks like it might be turning around, but I'm not getting ahead of myself. So it's 44 cents. I'm going to compound now because, like I've always stated, I've been completely transparent. I've always said that I've not claimed anything, which is a fact. I've always, ever since I got into drip, I've just been compounding day by day. I've not been dollar cost averaging because I don't believe that when a price is continually falling, it's the right thing to do. Maybe some of you have done that and you've done well. You might do well out of it. I don't know. I'd need some sort of bullish confirmation to buy back in. And even if that means me getting in at a worse price, it's just the way I invest. So I've got to be true to myself and totally transparent because I do value my integrity and I'm not just going to bullshit you. Like when the price was going down and things were looking terrible, I was quite happy to say, yeah, this is all bad. I wasn't going to be one of those people that keep chilling things and trying to build a team, but that's by the by. So what's going on with the sentiment? So I'll go to the most recent comments. So what people are saying now, excuse me. So let's go to the top. you know how it is. Price down, fudders pop up. Price up, they get real quiet. Same as any project. Drip still has me bullish even in the worst of times because it keeps paying that 1% daily. Still unexploited after all this time and still building. Let's not forget the animal farm, which is ultimately here too. If you've been hydrating and accumulating when it's down, you're winning as much as you can. Even if you didn't ROA yet, it would need to go all the way to zero for me to lose my bullishness. That's pretty naive. I've been hydrating on a daily basis on basically in the forlorn hope that this might turn around. I wasn't bullish on it, and I'm not even sure if I'm bullish now, but just in the forlorn hope that by some miracle it may turn around. And today has been a good day. I can't deny that. I'm just saying this is my opinion and experience. If you aren't with it, then move on to some other investment. Us strippers know we'll all be fine with or without you. So that's just a tribalism that I don't like in investing. Well, whatever. Drip, did we lose the FUDs at takeoff? So it's this whole tribal thing. It's like people have a slightly different opinion about an investment, and people get quite tribal and become incredibly myopic and short-sighted on something. So I'm bullish on Drip, fair enough. Last 30 days it's still 47 down, 45 still 47% down. A small pump was enough after a year of descent. That the spam wasn't a Ponzi scheme back. Shut up, chicken. See, now people on the other side need to stop being offensive. You need to be, what's the right word I need to be looking? You need to be neutral and like see both sides of the story. So if we go to the monthly Drip chart on this little page here, you can see we're down from 63 cents on the 17th of January, went all the way down to 27. I know it was lower on the app, and we've had a decent run up today. If you look at the 3 months, that gives you a clearer picture of how minor this move really is. $2 all the way down to here. But what I'm more interested in is my actual charting package, and we can get a much clearer picture of what's going on. Now, at the start of the month, I stated I believed that Drip, hang on, I need to cough. I do apologise, would hit 26 cents before the end of the month, and it did fulfil that. It looks like, for some reason, unbeknown to me, it has reacted to that level, and we've put in a small reversal bar, and we've got a massive outside bar, bullish engulfing, expansion bar, excuse me one more time, whatever you want to call it, but there's no denying that is a nice candle. We've broken out of this parallel channel, and so yeah, things are looking good for today, but you've got to bear in mind this is just one day. This has been weeks and months of decline. If you go back, this has been going down for a long time, so one day doesn't make or break a coin, but it looks good today. I have been saying over the last few videos that there is one thing going for this, despite the constant decline, is that there has been throughout this is a treble divergence on the MACD between this low. Let me just condense that a bit more. Between this low here double divergence to this low here, the MACD and signal line horizon, and to this low here, and it appears to have reacted to this divergence here, which is interesting. I'm not entirely sure why. It could be a myriad of things. Thinking about it, I know a lot of people on the negative side of the fence are going to be saying it's a dead cat bounce. I'm not going to say that because I don't know, and I think everyone with their hand and heart genuinely doesn't know what's going on. Personally, I think this might be a case of buy the rumour, sell the news, because there's talk of this drip, drop, draw. Forex, the shark has been talking a lot more. I need a sip of water. I've still got this cough. I do apologise. Yeah, the shark has been talking a lot in his Telegram channel and putting out social media posts on Twitter promoting the animal farm and mentioning in this drip, drop, draw. So perhaps people are buying in because of that, but it could be things going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. All I can tell you is, on a technical point of view, things are looking up. But this is just one day. You need to remind yourselves this is one day. And my only piece of advice to you would be, do not FOMO in on something based on one candle. I mean, that would be foolish. I'm not telling you what to do. I'd never give financial advice, but I think it would be just because I need another sip of water. I really apologise. Just because Drip's had one good day out of the last near enough a year, I wouldn't be throwing a load of money at this. I'd need a more bullish confirmation. As we go down the time frames, I'll explain to you what I mean. So let's go on to the 4 hourly. If my computer's going to work, there we go. Expand that slightly. Right, now you can see there's no, is there a divergence there? So there's a low there. No, there's no divergences on the 4 hourly. But again, we've reacted to this level. We made the high here. There was then this bar here. This would have been a buy level if you wanted to long it, because that's a setup there from that low to that high, and then there would have been a setup. Now for me on the 4 hourly as a confirmation buy, I would like to see how we reacted to this 100 period moving average, which is at 35 cents on TradingView. I don't know what that would equate to on the app because they're not exactly correlated, but it gives you a rough idea of the technicals. But you can see it's had how many candles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 4 hourly candles, all looking good. This next one is just open, is pulling back slightly, but who's to know what's going to happen? That's why I'm saying, would it be wise to FOMO in? Would it be better to wait for a pullback? Would it be better to wait for a confirmation, like a break of a key moving average, like the 100 that's just about to test? A break of a higher high at a certain level? Sorry, I'm really genuinely apologise for my my cough. So let's move down to the hourly. Again, things look good on the hourly, and even more interestingly on the hourly, you can see that we've had this lovely run up, and these two candles here, we've pushed through the 50 and the 100, broken out the parallel channel, and we've got a lot. How far above? We're a long way above the 50 and 100, and we've not been above that for. Let me just condense this down so we can go back and see. We've not been above those levels for months since we crossed above the, on the hourly, above the 50 and 100. And also, more interestingly still, which would be more of a bullish confirmation for me. Not that I'm saying this is turning bullish. This could be a dead cat bounce. I'm not saying it is. This could be buy the rumour, sell the news. But if that 50 crosses above that 100, we've got a golden cross there on the hourly. I know it's only at the hourly, but that's a bullish signal. We got the MACD line and the signal line both well above zero. We've got positive momentum. My main focus is always on the daily chart, but you got, even I could admit, even after all the videos I've made, that is a beautiful candle, and it is nice to see for all the investors out there. But as I keep reiterating, sorry, my throat is absolutely killing me. As I keep reiterating, this is just one day. One day doesn't make or break a project. The reason behind my negative sentiment on DRIP on my prior videos is because of the constant price depreciation, the constant empty promises from the shark. I don't know what's going on. I'm just saying what I see. If I've been wrong in my prior videos, I'm quite happy to our man's up and admit it. I'm thick-skinned enough to take the abuse. I've taken plenty of beatings in my life. I'm not really that bothered. I'm just a bloke on the internet telling to people what I see in crypto. So is this to do with the drip drop draw, the sharks Twitter posts? Is it a dead cat bounce? Is there a shift in sentiment? Who knows? But it's one to be kept an eye on. I'm neutral now. I really, there are people out there now. I've watched a number of videos today from people saying, oh, you've got to be buying now, do this, do that. And it's like, personally, I think that's irresponsible and the wrong way to be going about things, because buying something on the strength of one good day after months and months and months of decline would be foolish, and you could potentially just be providing exit liquidity for whales. Not saying that's true. You need to keep an open mind and don't just listen to people that generally don't know what they're talking about. I mean, you can come back at me in the comments and say, oh, you twat, in the last video you said this drip was going there, drip was going there. I was just offering my opinion. I'll even show you where I thought it was going. It might still go there if it carried on in a certain trend. This isn't technical analysis, by the way. This is just me working on simple percentages. That was my belief. If I'm wrong, I've always said I'm happy to be wrong, because if I am wrong, it means I'm going to be making money, and you all out there that are invested in this project will be making money. Excuse me 1 second. I'm never making a video again when my throat is this bad. It's quite embarrassing, but anyway, I digress. So how to wrap this up? yeah, I've made the previous videos. I stand by them. I believe everything I said was correct at the time. We've had one good day. A lot of people are going a bit over the top, like this is it, things are turning around. But in a way, I can understand why, because they've had so much price depreciation. They've seen the value of their assets just continue to tumble, compounding while basically losing money. And it must be frustrating when you've got, like, if you are over invested. Personally, I'm not. I've shown you my faucet, it's not massive. I am down. I'm not sure entirely how much, but it is nice to see a little bit of price appreciation. So like someone said, my last video didn't age very well, potentially. If it does, if it didn't, it didn't. I'm not really that bothered. I just say what I see. Was up to 45, so it continues to push up, which is nice. I'm glad for everyone out that's invested in it, but I still urge you to err on the side of caution when it comes to FOMOing in. FOMOing in is never a good thing. That's how people lose money. I'd wait for a more bullish confirmation. I'm not your financial advisor. Always do your own research. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, drop a like on the video, help me reach a wider audience. Any comments, questions or abuse you want to give me, please leave it down below. I look forward to hearing from you all. I'm sure you've got plenty to say to me, so I'd enjoy responding to all your comments. So I genuinely wish you all a wonderful evening. For those of you that are invested in Drip, I'm genuinely happy for you that you've your price is up, your investments are looking a little bit better, but don't get ahead of yourselves. It's just one day. Okay, wish you all the best. Bye for now.